Hey, what's up YouTube? It's DirtyMobs back with some more Illaoi gameplay. I'm versus Irelia in the top lane. We're on the main account, 670 LP Grandmaster. Be sure to like, video, subscribe to the channel because I do live stream a lot of these games, live, daily, on the YouTube. So if you want to see, some of the best Illaoi play in the world, be sure to subscribe and watch out for those live streams. Now, early on, I'm going to be pretty passive against Irelia because what you don't want to have happen is her to get the force, like 3 stack and Qs on melee minions and then Q into you. You always lose that. So you're going to see me be very passive early. And we're going to relax. What we want is to not have this lane crash yet. So I'm going to do something a little bit weird here. Sidestep the E, that's really good. The melee's crashing is fine. I just want to get to level 2, and this is right where I want it. I got the 2 tentacles that I'm going to use to help play defense. Might pull the wave to the right, kind of to skirt the edge of the tower range. We'll see what I can do here, and I can also pull out that bottom right tentacle. Unlucky E here. Boom. Using that Q just to kind of hide that E angle I have is really effective. And we're keeping the wave frozen. This is perfect, exactly what we want. She has Ignite, so we want to be a little bit careful. Because we have teleport, so we just don't want to die before our first back. This matchup really is just about, like, can you do E predictions on her dashes? QE here? QE, maybe? No, the minion blocked. Okay, good. Didn't get the last hit, but we get to keep the freeze going. I'm getting her really low. So maybe I can utilize grass plus Qs plus E's to get a kill here soon. Maybe E on this minion? Not quite. But yeah, when she dashes, so you see there, I'm trying to go for the E predict. When I say E predict, the way it really works is sidestep king, auto W, Q, nope. Irelia's like to Q through to lessen minions, and what happens is she'll position herself after the Q right behind the minion. So what you can do is if you kind of have a feeling like here that minion that's about to die, or the one that's about to die is melee, you can wait till it gets to the last second, and if you think they'll greed and go for it, you can throw the E to where it connects as they pass through. That's what we're looking out for. Now I want to just slow push this. I want this to be kind of a big wave, and I'm kind of low on mana, but because she clearly reset, I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna slowly push this, build up a big wave, and then get a full crash as she comes back. The wave is really my defense because she will try to all-in me with Ignite, all her damage output. Oh, she stayed. I don't know why you stayed. Just reset. Q, boom, boom. Okay. I had flash. Like, I was never in danger there at all because I have flash. I can dodge to flash anything. I could also try to, I also was ready to flash W. Get the plate and reset. Beautifully done. Really, this is a situation that shouldn't have happened, but it's benefiting off. It's me capitalizing on her mistake, right? As you get higher and higher in elo, players make less and less mistakes, but you need to capitalize on them when they do. Pretty good gold amount here. I'm gonna go Trinity Force. I like Trinity Force a lot versus Irelia. The W bops can be really effective when they're trying to, when you're playing versus a champion that has a lot of things going on, they have to think a lot about those things. So if you can make a really straightforward play that's a win condition, you can do a lot of work. So what I mean is, she's gonna try to do a lot of mechanical stuff to be fancy. What I can do is just focus on using my W bops with Trinity Force to whittle her down as she's going for fancy plays. I'm just gonna keep whittling. I'm not gonna stop to throw E or stop to Q. Those will take too much time. Can I get an E on the minion here? Is she gonna greed? You greed, yeah, I can tell. I can just tell. You just know. Let's have the one tentacle. Oh, yeah, W. It's just, this is where I'm talking about. Irelia is an interesting champion because she has a really high skill ceiling and a really low skill floor. high skill ceiling because there's a lot of options that lead to victory, typically. There's a lot of different nuanced plays you can make. But sometimes the amount of plays and options can kind of overrun a player's brain. To where they're so focused on that, they're not thinking about what you're doing. You know, I'm at the point on Illaoi where I'm hardly ever thinking about what I'm doing. I'm always thinking about what they're doing and how do I play around that and get into like kind of the game theory aspect of it. You know, there I think she was focused a little bit too much on what she needed to do to try to outplay me, and it was just too easy. What a reset. She does have 6 now. She might still have Ignite. I'm not tracking that very well. I just don't want to throw it back to her. This is something I do a lot sometimes. But when I'm playing really clean, I'll make these good recalls and play diligently. And we'll try to make sure we don't throw it back. Because this is definitely a matchup where either player, if they get really ahead, they can throw it by being overzealous. Right? The amount of times I've had like TF played a revenge complaint because I'm in 0-4 Illaoi, and they get lazy and they just let me land E on tentacles with ult, and they just get hit by everything and die. It's like, well, I mean, that's how most top lane champs are. If you literally don't counterplay at all, you usually lose. Even if you're behind a couple thousand gold. I never rotate down. Once you start dominating your lane, just stay in the lane. Get the plates. Set up the tentacles. Force them to come to you. Force them to 1v2 you. Just gonna dash here probably. Ooh, okay. We'll dodge the Shyvana knock up. Beautiful. Beautifully done. The flash there is a small thing, and a lot of y'all will think that might be wasted. The purpose of that flash is to disorient Irelia, drop vision by flashing into the bush, which I assume she didn't have vision in. She might have, but even then it's still disorienting to have someone like reposition like that really quickly. Yeah, just beautifully done. I mean, Eing Irelia right before I get stunned, I threw it just a little bit to the left or up because I can't, you know, they're gonna sidestep a little bit, and then right into the ult on the Shyvana knockup, so Shyvana ult will knock you up. I dodged that knockup with my ult, and then I just focus fired whoever was standing on top of me. So there it was the Irelia Go Shyvana character. So I focused on Shyvana because the Shyvana can run. The Spirit won't. The Spirit will probably die just to the AoE damage. So I'm focused on Shyvana, and I'm trying to use my offense to my benefit of getting them to back off and lower their DPS, right? If they're playing defensively, you notice Irelia like backed off because she got really low. Yeah, I basically turned it into a couple of 1v1s as opposed to a 1v2. When Irelia backed off, because if she stayed in, she would have died, to be fair. And then I was able to focus fire down Shyvana. By the time Shyvana is dead, Irelia, you know, doesn't know what the crap to do at that point, tries to go back in. I kill the Spirit. Killing the Spirit's really important. It generates 3 more tentacle slams on all my passive tentacles. So, and then use flash just to kind of stall damage, stall for healing from my tentacle slams, and disorient Irelia. I mean, it's beautiful. Beautifully done. A little tip right there. When you land your E, the enemy players will almost always throw their whatever special skill out. So Aurelia's will almost always stun you. Mordekaiser's will always E you. Not quite able to get her. Oh, one more. This one? Yeah. I actually stayed near Irelia, under turret range. Oh, okay, hold on. Kill a turret, land E. Beautiful, 2 tentacles. Whoop. Nice. I kind of stayed under turret to bait Irelia. So if you stay under turret, it looks like Irelia might have a win con of like getting me to play aggro and then maybe stalling damage somehow using her dashes. And what I was actually doing was just stalling so my tentacles that were spawned could ultimate slam. And I just needed 2. So I got 1 and then I kind of hung out and there was 1 under turret and then that slammed as well. I'm going to rotate over to mid and just basically bop people to death. The beauty of Trinity Force is I do so much damage every W. 304 damage. You know, 304 damage on a 1,000 health point target like Zeri is gonna shred. Beautifully done. Again, this is ranked. This is Grandmaster. I'm destroying the side lane so much, I might as well just go for the Hull Breaker. 2 item, 12 minutes. I can't even, I'm trying to teleport to the minion. I can't even do it yet. It's too early in the game. I'm gonna start working on this bottom 2 too. Again, be sure to check out the live streams if you haven't. Here on YouTube, not on Twitch, on YouTube. Relatable guy. Sorry, buddy. This game, the big pivotal point was Irelia not backing at level 4. Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Misty. Ooh, that's a good target. Ooh. Nice, good job, Ash. Beautiful E. I don't have flash, kind of awkward. Oh, she blocked us out. Doesn't matter. Right, think about that. I destroyed the lane versus an Irelia with Ignite advantage. And it was just really disciplined gameplay. Relaxing early, not worrying about getting every minion level 1, not worrying about contesting everything level 1 and 2, getting to level 3, holding the freeze in front of my turret, taking a little bit of risk to hold that freeze, keep it there, land my abilities, realizing that when she should have backed, I should build up the wave so that it's a defensive thing I can use against Irelia, right? All those minions. She was actually hoping, what she was hoping, by the way, was that I was actually just going to push the wave once it looked like she recalled, and she would have just been able to collect. That's what she was hoping. But I didn't do that. I slow pushed. I said, hey, I'm going to slow push. If she backed, it's better for me. And if she's here, it's better for me. She ended up saying, I slow push, build up the wave, crash under turret, bam, easy. And just like that, another dominant performance pre-15 minutes. Now we got the right, look at that. The last video I didn't have the right background. This time we did. Beautifully done. Good job all around from the team. I don't know who to honor. 677 LP. S plus. Beautifully done. Yeah, top damage, no problem. I mean, my team won too, so that makes it obviously a lot easier. Go look at the gold graph real quick. We should just see a massive gold lead once that level 4, and then the double kill. Kind of like the last video. Versus Gragas. Yeah, I mean, geez, look at that. What is that, like a 4,000 gold lead? At, like 12 minutes. 7,900? Yeah, 4,800 gold lead. Wow. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.